it was really all in on the anti-mage. It feels like you should just 4 men grouped up together the anti-mage. Sorry, yeah, I mean away from the anti-mage and try to take towers together.
Radiant team pick.
But Wyvern pick come out, and this will be a pause 5. It should be the Paladin Winter Wyvern. From what I understand, some theory crafting going on for this hero is why it's so good. It's because of how many there's so much emphasis on physical damage heroes, and early on, you only need a level 1 Cold Embrace. You know, back then when everyone used to put like tons of skill points into the Cold Embrace, over now where you go straight for the Arctic Burn, the percentage damage is quite strong. Better range, it's good for harassment as well. It's something where even against tanky heroes, you tend to underestimate the damage at first, until you realize that, oh shit, I'm actually losing a third of my HP. But the Fire Dragoon pick up the puck, and they're going back to the same game plan, right? I wouldn't mind seeing Alacrity on the puck, and this way it allows Ajit to shine a lot more. Brewmaster and puck together would be very nice. Alright, so yep. To all of you just starting to tune in, this is the Galaxy Battles C qualifiers. There's a truck outside. Yes, okay, on that part I have to apologize because they are building a new train station outside where I live. So I mean, it's better than the last time I cast it where I had like a couple of pigeons just I'm not sure what they're doing, having a little orgy outside my window or something like that. So it was the weirdest thing. But yeah, I wish I could shut them up the construction side, but I think they should be done pretty soon. So sorry about that, guys. Anyways, let's see if you're Fnatic. What I feel like right now it's more about picking up the Envy hero so that you can pick up Abed's hero last. Yeah, they go back into the Bristleback pick one more time. A very tough hero to kill. Story about Lasembra. I don't know, I mean, if you guys are in Malaysia, from what I understand, Brian, he's basically the owner of the lingerie shop called Lasembra.
10 seconds remaining.
He's a meme technically in Malaysia. He's a fun guy, he's a chill guy. Awesome dude.
Remaining.
Likes to listen to a ton of J Cho songs. One of my initial dreams if I go to KL, go sing some karaoke with some Malaysian players. That'd be nice. Not a laundry shop, lingerie shop. So it's like Victoria's Secret, Lasembra, you know? Damn, some of you guys need to Google that shit. But, alright, so let's see, Fire Dragoon, you want something which deals with the Bristleback. I was thinking of the Vengeful Spirit, someone who can build into a natural Silver's Edge. Would be pretty nice. So, but Venge seems kind of bad because this game you want to secure your late game. You want some balance for sure. Sven is not the best here. Jug is kinda okay. What else is there? I mean, Slark takes way too long to come online, right? Lifestealer does decently okay, I guess. He's not the best Silver's Edge carrier. Terrorblade, they pick up the Rubik, so yeah, I mean they had the option. So it's better mostly about just picking up support to buy ourselves more time. And because of that, you basically had a good 30 to 40 seconds for Fnatic to decide what you wanted for the last pick. The final ban should be a carry hero, and Fnatic can take this chance to make this very hard.
10 seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining.
This game would actually be pretty decent for Meepo. I wouldn't say it's like a horrible game for Meepo. Fnatic can choose to end this quickly. They can always go back to the Queen of Pain if they want it to be safe. But for final ban, well, yeah, it's probably going to be something like a Lifesteal or a Terrorblade. They have quite good stunts on the side of Fnatic. Fire Dragoon, not so much, but they have good control. They have good team fight. Primal Split. You have the hook shot. Rubik, of course, always valuable in team fights. And you've got the coil. I've been waiting to see some good synergy, at least with Earth Sprint and Puck. I like to see that stuff where you just coil someone, you kick the person away from the coil, so that you get the final proc. But yeah, it will be the Terrorblade ban. Now if you're Fire Dragoon, you want to ban, you ban out mid hero, right? So it's going to be Queen of Pain, Invoker, and Meepo. You have to think, which one are you more afraid of? Because I'm pretty sure if you're Fnatic, you're not going to hesitate at the Queen of Pain or the Invoker pick. Or someone who at least scales a bit earlier on. Let's see, who else is there? I don't think Necrophos is a thing anymore, neither is Venom, but they decide again, yeah, they take out the Meepo, they don't want to take the risk. So Invoker or Queen of Pain, either one. What are the mid heroes? Oh, actually OD would be pretty decent this game, but against the puck it takes a bit too long to come online. And Bristleback, you just want someone who participates, who pretty much wins the lane this way.
10 seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining. Fnatic's turn.
Alright, so the final pick will actually end up being the Slark, the Silver's Edge. I mean, I mentioned that this hero is kinda...
Your hero.
He comes online a bit slow, but Fnatic actually go back into the Albert Storm Spirit. Envy, they wanted that one quick. Yeah, I can see Storm Spirit being pretty decent here, but with Clockwork coming mid, that's going to be a bit of a tough lane, and that's why Paladai needs to really step up in helping to zone out Alacrity. Because Clock and Puck have the edge against the Storm Spirit at level 1. It's not about the 2v1, but it's more like because... I'm not sure if you guys have seen some of the Chinese games I've casted, where a Clock can actually control the Storm. The hook shot, you push him back, it's more than enough time. With the silence as well, and the battery assault, you can actually still kill Storm Spirit when he's level 6. It's very hard to execute, but... if you do it, I mean, it goes to show that, you know, these are the things. So, right, it will be the Fnatic Storm Spirit, the Albert Storm. So there we go, ladies and gentlemen, here on the main Beyond the Summit stream, potentially the last game here. It will be Fnatic versus Fire Dragoon Game 2. Bra playing on the Rubik, Ajit on the Puck, Yang on the Clockwork, Alacrity playing on the Slark, it will be Kang playing on the Brewmaster. On the Dire side, you have Pylai Dai playing on the Winter Wyvern, Albert on the Storm Spirit. You're gonna have Ohio playing on the Upshaker, Eternal Envy playing on his Bristleback. Last but not least, you have DJ playing on his signature Tuskar. Alright, so from the draft alone, I can't say I favor anyone, but I do always like... I want to see the possible return of the Slark. I think Bowie was mentioning for a bit at least you would have Battle Fury on Slark. I mean, I want a game 3, so I wouldn't mind seeing Fire Dragoon take this, to be honest. I want to see game 3. I'm sure you guys would as well. Maybe not the salty gamblers in the chat. But for those of you who passionately love the game as much as I love this game, I'm pretty sure you want to see game 3. Maybe some of you guys tuning in from the western side of the world, you know, you're bored, nothing to do at home. You're kind of just able to watch the stream. Some extra high level dotes, some clowny dotes. I want to see some action. Actually looks like Fnatic are only gonna get one bounty rune? Yeah. They're choosing to give that one up. Alacrity is happy for this. He's definitely not gonna complain here. Well, for you guys in the chat, let me know where you guys are from. You know, so the last time I think the most exotic one I had was someone from Africa. I'm not sure if he was trolling me. Watching some dotes together. This is what I like to think of it as, especially when I solo cast. But okay, so 0 and 0. Who will get the first blood? What do my casters Spider Senseis tell me? I don't think it will be the mid. I actually think it's going to be in the bottom lane because of the aggressive tri lane coming up. Now Bristle back to contest the Slark lane, and Slark doesn't really do well against Envy. He went for the Essence Shift. Oh, this will be pretty bad. Yeah. Lift to toss him back. Alacrity's gonna get a few Essence Shift stacks in. But Envy, you know, he's gonna get these spikes coming out, the Quill Spray. Chasing under tower for that. Ooh, one more. Yeah, he wants to go for it. He's playing with the idea. He's toying with that idea. Not like this. But middle lane, Ajit with a face shift. First blood going to Albert. Caster's Curse did not come into play. The first blood for Albert, and Ajit's gonna have a rough time catching back into the lane on this puck. Slark needs to get into a stick ASAP. Canada, Narnia. Well, say hi to Aslan for me. Yang can't really do anything. Trying for the battery assault play. They want to try and get Envy under the tier 1 tower. He pops the mango, laying out those quill sprays. He's only level 2. So not as tanky as you would like, but hey, just him and Pylai die apparently more than enough to zone out 3 heroes from the Fire Dragoon side. And Envy is still laying out the quill sprays. The top lane is still very quiet between Ohio and Kang. He has the advantage with the Thunderclap nukes. Happy to get a few hits in, and taking tier 1 hit as well. Ouch. Real lane's gonna be a bit hard. Ajit caught by the shots once more, but DJ, he's gonna be brought a bit low. He's just trying to burn out these consumables on the side of Ajit. They are looking for another kill again. I mean, I like this movement from Fnatic. I realize that they are very good at keeping the Fire Dragoon supports away from that lane. Rhodesia.
Got it.
Yeah, I opened up Threshold in game already, but I'm not sure why it's not exactly playing out. Dota TV bug, perhaps. I'll try to change it after this. But okay, once more, laying out the Arctic burns, and like I said, that damage, it really hurts, especially against tanky heroes, squishy heroes, whatever. 7%. See? Strong. Essence Shift won't do too much against Eternal Envy. But they are eyeing the mid again. Ajit, they know that he doesn't have any consumables. He's already used the salve. Arbet waiting for his bottle refill. Kang actually might get an advantage here against Ohio if... Oh, he actually didn't go for a point to the Drunken Haze at all. And bottom lane, there's really very little that they can do. Yang needs to make up his mind. He either needs to get out or he needs to commit for a kill here. Looking for the cogs. He's gone for the battery assault as it is. He's going straight into Eternal Envy. The essence shifts are piling up, but Envy with the quill spray. He has to take charges. Well pop it. He's going to try and turn. He wants to get the return kill, but one more click from Alacrity. He gets it. Splinter shards, almost killing of Alacrity. And Pylai doesn't have anything else left in the tank. Alacrity would just back out of there. But they do get one more kill to match this lane. And at least if you are the Slark, you're a bit happier at how things are going. You're getting some CS. But now that Envy's back, that's going to be different, of course. He probably needs to pounce away from this. And Envy is just having a good time. Not the best of time in the CS chart, but still a pretty decent time. Double damage going to the way of the Storm Spirit. Hitting level 6 very soon, maybe? No.
Double damage.
Okay, so let's see. Yeah, Brewmaster, he needs to win this lane very hard. He needs to get level 6. Then he can think about the solo kill here onto Ohio. He's already level 5. He knows as well that he has the advantage going up against the Earthshaker. I honestly do wonder what happens if you actually went for a Darkseer instead, because it would synergize so well with a Bristleback, and not to mention with a Earthshaker. I mean with a Storm Spirit, sorry. Try to jump here to Pylai dive. They will get the lift up. Looking for the pounce as well, but Pylai dive with the splinter shots. Alacrity, you need to get out right now. Has a salve. But Envy, does he think about committing for this kill? He knows that he needs one more quill spray. Oh, he's actually going to get it. Stick charges. Tanking the tower. Oh, he tried his luck. He knew if he got one more proc, he probably would have killed Yang. A pretty decent gold swing. You know, you lose 2 heroes for the cost of 1. Now back into the lane. Nice and easy. Kang as well. Just want to build more on that mana. Then by the time he's level 6, he can start spanking Ohio down. Actually misses Thunderclap. Waiting on the Arbet level 6. You know, Puck has the advantage in the EXP only because it was a 2v1 matchup in the middle lane. Fade Vault just to try and soften this piggy up. It's tough. It's very tough. Here you go. Oh, he didn't even get any of the CS from that. Man, this is a rough lane. Forces salve up ready, maybe to build his way into his Ring of Aquila. You know, top lane Kang, he's still okay. Like I said, he's very hard to kill. You can taunt away. And Alacrity. I don't know, I feel that's why I said as a Slark you're gonna have a really hard time. Unless he has to go into more points into the Dark Pack so he can try and farm. He's not yet even close to that level 6. I mean, the only bright side out of this is that Envy isn't exactly super far ahead. Waiting for that Thunderclap. Ohio's there, he has the Echo Slam. Could think about going for this. Missing the hits. He's trying to bait him a bit closer, but Kang, I'm pretty sure he's aware that DJ is nearby for the snowball play. Wait for the next creep wave, perhaps. But okay, straight to the bottom lane, jumping onto Eternal Envy. Ajit with the rotation. They will get the Eternal Envy kill. That'll be pretty big, but they won't be able to find Pylai die, and only Envy dies. And this is going to be a bit of relief for Fire Dragoon. Much better, like I said, from the drafting alone. Going in for the snowball. The Echo Slam as well, coming in into the Brewmaster. Will he get the Primal Split on time? He popped the one shot. No, he will not. And that hit from Ohio, giving him his totem. So it will be a pretty good trade, 1 for 1. They finally kill off the Brewmaster, who was top of the net worth for the longest time. But as all that is happening, Arbet's just farming up the enemy jungle. Top of the CS, top of the net worth.
Radiant's top tower is under attack.
Ooh, top lane Young. They want to go for DJ. Thunderclap is that going for the snowball play. DJ, can he shot his way out from this? Oh, he tried. He tried. He wanted to shut himself forward, push himself out. But here comes Ajit cleaning up, and that's going to be a casual pickoff for the side of the Fire Dragoon boys. So levels, still pretty sad for the supports and some of the offlaners. Ajit's having a very tough time here. Alacrity's having an extremely tough time. Desperately wants that level 5, the level 6, so that he can get the Shadow Dance procs for the HP regen, and then he can start to jungle efficiently a bit more. Slug's basically like the new Drow with the patch, if you know what I mean. But okay, off in the bottom. Brian getting caught out. Zipping all the way in with the Overload charge. Brian will end up going down to Abed. Big kill. Right. So, Mr. Young still trying to build his way to us at level 6 as well. Top lane Khan looking for a bit of revenge. He won the lane, but he hasn't won the game. Still waiting for that first primal split off the game, picking up those wards. Is this a good pipe game? I think it's a pretty decent Holy Defiance game at least. You can still go into the Radiance, be pretty big against the Slark. Wouldn't have to have that extra lockdown. They know the Slark is there. It's still 5.5. Yeah, this is a sad Slark game. But top lane, diving here for Ohio. No help whatsoever. Ohio will die to Yang and Kangaroo. Waiting for the Abed plays. Should go into the Kaya first. Unless he decides to go for the Bloodstone. Like, for the Storm players, I realize there's a bit of a difference, right? Like, some of them just pretty much even skip the Bloodstone. Some of them tend to go for the, I don't know, Usurp the Kaya. Sometimes you even see just going straight into the Orchid.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
Kong, trapped by the shots. But just outside of tower aggro. Bit of a bait. Bottom lane, Slark still facing a ton of pressure. He should be able to get level 6 if this creep wave is dead. With the Cold Embrace, they want to get the tower. They want to make sure that Alacrity doesn't get level 6, but it's too late. When this goes down, he's definitely going to get this. But the TB's come and try to contest this tower, however. Almost so close. He will finally get that level 6, so he does have a bit of a plus over there. They can think about going for the kill. The rotation's coming in as well. Ajit coming in with the Haste Rune. They're looking for that one big kill, which will be Envy. Battery Assault can be thrown as well. They want to get the Winter Wyvern a bit closer, but Earthshaker's into the party, looking for the orb out. They need the Fisher. It's on cooldown. So very awkward exchange, running all the way in. Still trying to build his way to the blink, but over the top lane, they've found DJ. Yeah, he actually gets out from this because he just straight TP out. Alright, calm and composed in the eyes of adversity. That is DJ. And Kong will take the top tier 1. It's going to be a very long time before Alacrity actually builds his way into that wonderful, you know, Shadow Blade. Could be 17 minutes at this point. But the hook shot comes in. They found Ohio. Battery Assault lift as well. They're trapping him at the cog. They want to give the kill to Alacrity if possible. Looking for the pounce. Never mind. The middle lane, Abed getting jumped on by Ajit, but he does get the Overload charge, at least the Overload proc, which pretty much burns at one more of those raindrop charges. Whiny. And 7-4 Fire Dragoon. I mean, for the first time, at least in this series, they will actually have the gold advantage. Okay, going. Yeah, he is going for the Bloodstone Rush. You want to hide to get the Blink Dagger as well. PogChamp looking for the smoke plays. They have a Blink Dagger and Kong. Pretty big, going in for the straight for the Thunderclap. Clap, 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 and down he goes. And Lacrity just gonna start cutting the creep wave, put some pressure into Envy. He is alone in the bottom lane, but they don't know it just yet. I mean, Abed has no fear on the puck. But bottom lane, they could really think about. They are considering going here into Eternal Envy. They need the pounce, but the tier 1 tower is there, so they don't want to take the risk. But steal the shifts, you know what I mean. He needs to pounce away. You don't want to get too close to Envy. The Quill Sprays are piling up. And over in the middle lane, Abed cutting the creep wave. The disrespect shown to Ajit. He wants to force the other Fire Dragoon members to show themselves. And look at the wards placed on Fire Dragoon. They've got one over here on the cliff, another right next to the medium camp. They know, they are aware of the stacks. Ohio's just pressuring out the top lane, so if you're him, you're not exactly complaining, you know what I mean? Alright, trying to go here into DJ. He does snowball away to the easy camp. But over the back line, I hear Storm going into a bra. And he's gonna get himself a very easy kill here. Solo kill, Young, trapped as well. But Abed still has mana for the shock away. Will he zip away? Yes, he can. He's going straight for the TP out. He's gonna be alright. Can he get the stun off? No, they can't. The clutch play TP. And the primal split will be wasted. Jib-baited. And bottom lane, Alacrity, like, he will get at least one component of that Shadow Blade. And we will just cut this creep wave. They should realize, yeah, they knew about the camp being blocked down, so they put the sentry down earlier on. Abed's close to the wonderful Bloodstone, and he can start zipping around like a mad dog. You don't want your first primal split of the game to be, you know, wasted like that. Not when you had such a good start. But looking for Ohio, they are thinking about it. Or rather, he is thinking about it. They use the scan, they know that Ajit's on the way. I'm pretty sure if you're Fnatic, your fingers are on the TPs right now. Ohio's hanging right under the tier 2 tower. Kong, they want to get the creep wave and ASAP so they can go for a potential dive. Got a blink, you got a double damage on the puck. Rough game, you know. Abed's just basically farming up wherever he wants to go. And Envy should be able to take a free tier 1 tower. Middle lane, they will try to converge. FDG, can they get the plays here? Ajit, he's found Winter Wyvern. You need the coil. Pylai die. Yes, he will use the coil just for the Pylai kill. And Ajit will get one at least. So to get the Fire Dragoon and pushing out the middle tier 1. Abed's gonna cut the creep wave. He doesn't have to worry so much about what's gonna happen here. And he's just creating space. A lot of space, in fact.
Dire's middle tower has fallen.
Young looking for the hook shot. It's gonna be off the mark. Ohio. He's so close to TPing out. He needs to TP out. Looking for the cards. Oh my god. He cancelled Ohio's TP. Zipping in. Ohio, get to the side shop. Sell the stout shield. Buy your blink. Okay, will he be found? Will he be found? Sell your items. He blocked the blink. Oh, he wanted to blink out, but never mind. He's gonna die here right in between 3 heroes. Fire Dragoon. How did he know? That was close. Zipping all the way in. The primal split is thrown out, but you're not killing anything. Right now, if you're Fnatic, you're still kind of happy. They need more TPs. And someone's TPing in, but it's just a Rubik. They just have no damage to kill any of these heroes. No control as well. They get the stun onto Eternal Envy. What now? The Cyclone up. They caught Abed. They need more heroes. Ajit's on the way back in. Run into the fountain to get the silence. Okay. But they need a bit more damage. Kong, Thunderclap, they're fighting under the shrine. Eternal Envy holds his ground. Pilot looking for the Winter's Curse. He's only going to trap the puck. Brian has no mana. Abed gonna run away. Envy chasing down Brian. But the slot comes in. Can he kill Abed? Zip away once more from Abed. He actually's gonna die to the Ancients. Alright. At least he didn't have his Bloodstone charge. They will get under the shrine. But Fire Dragoon, they'll be very relieved that they didn't lose anything from that. 2-0 to favoring Fnatic. I mean, favoring Fire Dragoon. That's a good fight. That's a good fight. It's just unfortunate that no one got the Storm Spirit kill. Radiance build up for Envy. But I think they want to fight. They are smoked up. Looking to Ohio. He wants to give him his big totem.
Dire's middle tower.
Smoke has broken the hook shot. Oh, the miscommunication. Alacrity, he's found Pylai die. Nicely done, and Ajit will find himself on a mega kill streak. So Fire Dragoon giving us a very nice showing. At least for this game 2. They want to force a game 3 just to make sure that you guys get to watch an extra game. And Clockwork wants to build into an ATOS, just some extra control for the Storm Spirit. Save brew. Hand of Midas on the way. He's fat. He's very fat. But Ajit has been quite impressive so far on this puck. Not the usual Veil build-up. Kong. Ooh. Jukes. Shots. Snowball. Everything's being thrown onto Kong. He's going to try and walk away on that little barrel of his. But they realize they missed all their spells. The taunt. Yep, he's going to pop the Primal Split. They want to fight this. The rest of Fire Dragoon on the way. The shot to try and block and save himself. But DJ will get silenced up and cornered into a... Yeah, into a trade. He's dead. But looks like the Slug. Finding one target, going straight for Envy. Brian, he stole the zip. He can't let Envy get to the shrine. They can't. Oh, you don't want to find him to the shrine. It's a horrible idea. Alacrity needs to get out of there. He needs to leap away. He needs to get the region of Ajit the double damage rune, but they can't kill anything. They realize. Zip away. Ohio, he's looking for that Echo Slam. I bet actually still farming up the enemy jungle.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
So tons of spells being thrown, but no one dying. You just want to avoid losing too many heroes before the Storm Spirit comes out. But top lane looks like they found Envy. Alacrity just wants the Essence shift stacks. I mean, don't forget guys, this is the rank #1 player in the Southeast Asian server. Salamat to all the people just starting to come into the channel. All 9,000 of you. This is the Galaxy Battles, our first semifinals. See qualifiers. Ohio could think about baiting out Yang. I'll bet he's waiting for the battery assault to expire as well. Hookshot comes in, Snowball looking for the save. The turnaround for Yang is that they want to get the Bloodstone charges. Echo Slam onto 2, but not enough damage. And Yang, alright, nice trade, but Ohio's caught in the cogs. TP out, he's gonna be fine, but this, oh, the Yule Scepter. And Ajit gets himself one more kill. Slark, he's found Abed. He knows that he doesn't have that much mana. He can go for this. He can go for the pounce. But he saw the Winter Wyvern TP and he gets out from there. 2 for 2. Very even trade, but from that fight, you could tell that the Echo Slam, he needs more levels for sure. It's level 2. But hey, you know, it's more important that you get the extra Bloodstone charges and the Storm Spirit. He's extremely close to that Kaya. And then he's going to start going around creating a ton of space. But they have the Primal Split available, looking for some plays perhaps. They know that the Tuskar had shown himself mid. Did the coil as well in a couple of seconds. Group up together with the Rubik. Do they want to go? Just playing around with Eternal Envy, making sure he doesn't get too fat. But unfortunately, he's about to build his way into a relic very soon. Puts the ward down. Oh, they don't know about the sentry. And now you have a Kaya on the Storm Spirit. Well, pressuring the tier 1, that's what Fire Dragoon need to do. Take that tower so that you open up this part of the map. I could use some Kaya toast actually. For maybe some of you guys who don't live in Southeast Asia, you don't really know what Kaya toast is. It's like the sweetest thing ever, spread on bread. Love that stuff. And there I go into the food stream again. I could use some food.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
But for now, 15 and 7, 2,000 gold advantage going the way of Fire Dragoon. They're looking well on their way to forcing a game 3. I mean, when the stakes are so high, you want to make your way to the Galaxy Battles. You want to make yourself to the C Major. The plays of their Winter's Curse will be committed onto the Brewmaster. Need to chain this guy down. Storm Spirit zipping all the way in. They will with the Echo Slam. They bring down Kang. And now looking as well for Brian. Do they have the stuns? The snowball play. Abed gets the damage output anyway. And looking for Yang. Do they know that he's there? 2 kills, once more. 2 Bloodstone charges to the Storm Spirit. And he's still at more than 25% mana after getting the Kaya. Describe the taste. It is kind of like C's Vegemite. Oh, Fisher's going the wrong way.
Scanning.
Anyway, Dire Scan being thrown out. DJ gets a deep ward down. Casually walking to the Radiant side of the map just because he can. Alacrity with the Silver's Edge ready. This is going to be a big item again, especially against this Bristleback, who now has the Radiance up. You want to make him as squishy as possible. You want to take care of that, of the passive. The TP in. Twilight die. Getting the Splinter shots onto Yang, but Alacrity will clean up. Here comes the Snowball. Oh, nice job with the Cogs. DJ in Ohio. Can they kill Yang? The Cogs are still pushing them back. You can't do anything here. He's going to be caught into a corner. And ends up going down. Eternal Envy getting 1. Kangaroo. Popping the Primal Split. They want to turn it on to the Eternal Envy. Alacrity zipping off. All the hits onto DJ. DJ goes down, I think. Hold on. Pushing to the trees. He's actually going to be okay. Will he survive this? No, he's getting right click down. Abe going to the back. Going straight for the support. Rubik. He's going to kill 1 Bloodstone charge. Eternal Envy trying to run. But a nice double Fisher. If you have anything else, needs to pop the charges. He needs to blink up. But with the Dagon, Ajit will bring 1 more down. Ohio trying to get a stun off here. Cycling up into the Abed. They were definitely going to Envy kill here. Miss. 1,000 years of misses, and Cox is getting baited around. Looking for the taunts as well. Envy. Oh dear. 4-for-1 trade. But Ajit comes up to clean up shop using the coil as well unnecessarily. Abed has no mana. And Ajit. Oh dear. Is this the team up? Did he just get 5 Bloodstone charges? Abed on a monster kill streak with the godlike streak as well. Tons of gold going his way. Just Abed things. The whole time they had no lockdown for this guy. 2,200 gold swing, 5-for-3 trade. Fnatic find themselves back into this game with the net worth flying their way. That's a massive gold swing. It's not updated yet.
I've been wanting this.
And now we have an Arcane Rune. Get out!
I'm over here.
Get out! You don't want to be near that, Brian. And now with 23 Bloodstone charges, Slug is there going to steal some stacks, but Alacrity zips out. There's no way you're killing this guy. Yeah, with the Arcane Rune and the Kaya, he has eyes on Alacrity. And I'm pretty sure with the Shadow Dance not being procced, Alacrity knows where the ward is.
Radiant's top tower is under attack. Radiant structures are fortified.
So next item, BKB. Ohio going for a Yule Scepter next. Highlight that. Yeah, he just wants Arcane Boots at this point. Alright, they find a ward. So Ajit takes care of that one. He's going for the Dagon build this game. You want that level 25 talent so that you can start scaling up crazy fast, get the 12,000 gold and whatnot. They're going for a 3-man smoke gank. They want to go behind the Slark, potentially try and pick up this this Bristleback, but they have a sentry here. I don't know who they catch. And Storm Spirit, Abed's very fast. One thing I have noticed so far is that he's very diligent at just forcing Fire Dragoon to show themselves. If you notice the way he plays the lanes. Rod of Atos, Sans comes out as well. Fisher, they could think about turning this. But Storm Spirit, where he actually end up dying there. He just lost, what, 8-9 Bloodstone charges? Easy math? Oh dear. Not like this. You don't want to lose your Bloodstone charges like that. But now you have a Hex on Abed. Yeah, they can smoke. They will go for the smoke play. Try and catch some of these Fire Dragoon heroes. They need to start taking the tier 1s. I just realized they have 2 tier 1s standing on the side of Fire Dragoon. Fnatic have not been able to siege. They're going to smoke into the Roche pit. The double damage as well. They should be able to take this. They're using the dust. Do they know? They use the scan. They know that heroes there. Khan will go for the Primal Split. Coil's being used onto 2. Winter's Curse as well to follow. Will they kill the Clockwork off? They need to kill the Roshan. Fisher. Where's the Echo? Alacrity, he's actually going to take the Roshan. He snatches it. Abed did get the Roche kill. Not every day is Christmas. Echo Slam will be used. Yang goes down. Promise split the back, trying to kill Eternal Envy. But Ajit and Tusk. Looks like they will get Ohio. Stolen Snowball, actually. And Abed will get that Brian kills. He does get at least one Bloodstone charge. Actually, two. DJ getting clicked on by Alacrity. Snowball all the way to Kong. Still could think about fighting this, but Envy, he's just taking basically no damage the whole time. They don't actually care. They're going to go keep on fighting this. Kong should end up dying here. Abed, he wants to get that last proc. Look at the Remnant. And the Age is being procced. It feels like he should be dead. Alacrity, there's no way you're running from this. 4 heroes dead. About to potentially make it 5. Ajit's on the run. Zipping all the way in. Abed, he's found Ajit. Yusef's up into the air. Blocked by the shots. Phase shift. Has an orb. Well, he actually died in the vortex. And down goes Ajit. And alright, you just picked up 6 Bloodstone charges on Abed.
Radiant's top tower has fallen.
Yes, you cannot purge Hex anymore, making this item so big. Game is rough. You need the BKB up on Alacrity if you are to fight this. But Fnatic have found themselves an amazing swing, an amazing amount of momentum. Fire Dragoon, you will have Yang building into an Orchid. You just realize that everything you need to do, you just need so much more control coming out on the side here on Fire Dragoon, which is why you see the Orchid play on the Clockwork after the ATOS. It's not a meme item. This is not a joke. This is an actual legit build, which is quite impressive. And the whole time losing only Pilot Ida in the fight, Fnatic's positioning was so on point. Envy did so much damage. They just couldn't kill him off. And now invading the Radiant jungle together, they will start to pressure out the bottom tier too. They already know there's no Aegis. You probably wish that you had given that away to the Storm Spirit. But Envy, the puck did TP down, but they don't have the heroes to deal with this very fat Bristleback at this point with the BKB Radiance. Not to mention as well, you know, the kill stack damage. But Abed waiting for him to make some big dives with the Arcane Rune. They will smoke up. They use the scan, they know. Using the BK... But what? Why? Okay, this is the next level high IQ players here, right? Okay, chat. What is happening here is that these guys, or rather Envy, he baited his 10-second BKB out on purpose, so that he knows they will jump him. They've caught Alacrity, zipping all the way. What? How is this a thing? What the?
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
And zipping all the way in. He's going all the way straight to the middle lane. Envy already killing off Brian. Looking for more. He has the Hex as well. Never mind. Okay, he actually does get the blink out. He's still going for this. The Yusef up into the air. Vortex. Never mind. Hex and all. Being thrown out. 3 heroes dead. Fnatic can have a big opening to take the tier 2. And going straight for Kong. He pops the BKB and the Primals, but defensively, he can't kill anything. He can't kill Abed. Abed just stands his ground. Cyclones up into the air, enjoying the break. It's like, okay, cool. You do what you do, dude. You do what you do. And down goes Brewmaster. 4 heroes dead. Fnatic and now about to snowball. Straight to the bottom lane. Yep. You know, just casually zipping all the way there because he can. Oh my god, chat. Envy, what the hell am I watching here, dude? This is some Justice League stuff going on. He just zips across the map. He got 1. He zips all the way back to the middle. Got 2. He zips to the bottom lane. Gets 3. It's not like he has an overwhelming amount of like Bloodstone charges as well. It's just Arcane Rune Kaya.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack. Radiant's middle tower has fallen.
That's for me.
And now that he has a BKB, if he goes into the Aghanim's, he gets a multi-vortex pull into the Echo Slam. I'm waiting for those teamfight moments, guys. My body is ready. But now pushing into the tier 3 mid.
Radiant structures are fortified.
But they should be able to take the tier 3 tower nice and easy. Assault Quera's about to be completed on Eternal Envy. Kong doesn't have primal split. He pops the BKB, so he does dodge the Fisher Stun, but zipping all the way and going to try and go here for Lackady. Hook shot and everything. They will burst down one, which will be DJ. Winter's gonna throw into the clock alone. Arbet gonna start rock kicking him down. He wants their Bloodstone charge. Clock will use the cogs to push them back, but they can't do anything. Looks like Yang actually did damage. Echo Slam on Kong, zipping all the way in. There get 1 and 2 are dead. No buybacks on their side, zipping all the way and going straight for Brian, and Arbet can't do anything. Actually, no, sorry, Alacrity can't do anything. Envy getting the double already. And that will be a lane of racks, maybe even 2. Cold Embrace to help him keep alive. The GG is called. Fire Dragoon, they put in a good fight.
Radiant's middle tower has fallen.
I don't know what to say. But there we go, Fnatic, they 2-0 Fire Dragoon. They will be your first finalists here at the Southeast Asia Grand Finals of the Galaxy Battles Qualifier. What a series, what a series. So, okay guys, I'm only doing this series for today. Lumi will be taking over. So if you guys want to watch more Southeast Asian Dota, which will be Mineski versus Geek Fam, stay tuned here. Don't go anywhere. Don't leave this beyond the Summit channel. You don't want to miss it. We've got the best stuff here for you guys to watch coming up soon. It's going to be a